today. Oh, wait. Is game volume going to work? Hello? Game? Hold on. Go ahead and restart that. Do. Okay. There we go. Alright. There. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a pretty short stream. So I'm just going to continue the final trial of the first game and see how that goes. Alright. Alright, defendant lobby number 2. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Oh, sorry. It's been a while. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He told me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So is he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Alright. Let's do this. Oh. Hey, he looks pretty evil. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Or Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here when not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? Call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Alright, describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Murder happened late around Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went toward the boat rental shop. Overhead map. Alright. Testify to the court about the arrest now! Well, wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Okay.
Wrong, there is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Alright. Man called him to the station around 30 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and press him on that. Never mind. Oh. Wait. Oh, sorry, he's doing this. Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see you very well.
In your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and press him on it. You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Whoa, okay, that was a...
Jerks. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I have summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping, a lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Poor Dick. We love Dick. We all feel loving Dick. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydream.
This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I'm just gonna press him on everything. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Alright, but why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue now.
Bruh. I'm just gonna press on it, I don't know. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here is the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Alright, 22 caliber. So we had to arrest. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. Murder weapon we found in the... Okay, well... What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order. Sorry guys, if there's a break, I'm drinking some Arizona green tea. So good. Right, so Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence. Fired three times. Bear's prints from Edgeworth's right hand.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking to imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet and it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed, this leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Final judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well, I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. It will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court went out to take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Poor judge, bro. I'm just getting bullied by this dude. Holy. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes. Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya, huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might not as well be here. No, yeah, you're useless. Oh, that would be so mean. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Okay, Nick, you don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, Wright. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Alright. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes, will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university? That I am. Good, begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. Alright. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents on a boat. And there was another bang. There wasn't a nary thing on the lake but that boat. Alright. Enough. Huh? Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. It's like the very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. This witness testified she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Edge. Indeed, John. Edge. Edge to your heart's content. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. You may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there is contradiction? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Nick, I'm impressed I didn't notice anything. I didn't either, but let's do it. What a bad feeling about this. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. I mean, even then, you gotta give him, like, a fair shot. You know? Okay, it was Christmas Eve, just after midnight. That checks out. I was in my car. Ooh, whoa, go back. Let's go ahead and do this. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you please be more specific about your research? What does the witness' motive in camping in the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Oh wait, now I'm the one who says that. But I didn't say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. This bang come up from the lake. So I'm gonna press you on that. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. Ask you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Looked out, and when I saw two things in the boat. Okay. There was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Okay, that is not a meaningless question, bro. That is a very valid question. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Everything on the lake. Oh! Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. Oh, that's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh my gosh, dude! Sorry, Nick, if only my sister here. Maya's really taking this hard. Okay. What evidence do I have? This is the lake. Death. And automatically at 12:15. Fired 3. Oh wait, whoa. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Your Honor, okay. Well, so she said there were only 2 bangs, and says that the gun was fired 3 times. Bro! Really? Okay, whatever. Okay, well I didn't... Dude, I swear, if it's the one thing I didn't question her on... Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you. Or asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your previous contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noticing. But, Your Honor, keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision and pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. Highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see... Oh. You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. That's a big idea. Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. What? Did you not hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order. Alright, bro, we get it. You want order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain any objections. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. But Maya... No, Maya! No! I do not care for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of any witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Alright? I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? No, I don't know if I can find anything of it. I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Alright, so... what we're gonna do is we're going to present the photo, because you can't see it. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo that's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? The picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. The evil objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? How could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sight, or of your seeing. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Alright. You're right. It was a cold night, the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Okay, well, you're just now bringing up binoculars. Oh, you used binoculars. Very well, maybe in cross-examination. Like, you're just bringing this up now, bro. What are you doing? Yeah, whatever. I'm pressing you on that. What? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? Got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? camera is irrelevant to this case. No, it is not. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes, I want to press further. Make it or break it time. Camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Just had to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. I don't care how many Von Karma projections I get. I'm going to find a hole. Alright. Alright, it was a cold night. Just gonna set up the camera. There was a heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. Okay. Let's put that. Alright, Miss Hart, what made you choose to take that lake to take photograph? To photograph meteors. I can't talk, but you know, fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Hart.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. In your testimony, you were saying it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. Who got Nightmare Freddy on the chart? Oh, wait. See, it pops up in this chat window right here, and then... Oh, let's see how long it takes to pop up on stream. That was a little long. I guess not too bad, but who got Nightmare Freddy on the track? Nothing. Coding got me tripped. Alright, so Lotto was there. The boat was there. Just finished when I got back in the car. Oh wait, why would you get the camera? Yeah, it's got automatic. Oh my gosh, bro. The issue we are concerned with is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Okay, what? Okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, hold on. It's set up to take... Now, it wasn't loud noises, bro. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upward to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, what exactly was she photographing? Or what exactly was she photographing? Wrong person. Dang it. Alright. What was she trying to photograph? Oh, the... Miss Hart? Is this what you're trying to photograph? What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monsters. You got proof or something? Let's see you go prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I don't think I have proof. Unless I do. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. No joking around this time. Alright, what is the proof? The camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. The camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, were you trying to photograph Gordy? Or you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Art? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. It's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey. But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Sart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. I won't change anything. Nothing though. Like, okay. I'm sorry. But why do we keep letting these witnesses keep changing their testimonies? They keep hiding stuff, which I'm pretty sure you're not even allowed to do in court. And then they keep having to change their testimony. Are we not, like, arresting these people? Like, what are we doing, bro? Something will change. It has to. I'm going to spot it. Oh, this Arizona green tea is so good, bro. Alright. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. When I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot, I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Miss Wright, you're gonna be on the cross-examination. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. When Carmen's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Is there a contradiction? Very well, you begin the cross-examination. Seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha, that would be a first. Haha, very funny. Yeah, fuck you, Von Karma. You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I'll announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Actually, I'm on university. I don't know if that's all you were hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out that I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, I will have not to have it... I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karm, I know you told her to keep quiet. I heard that bang, I looked straight out the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It's a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Thought kinda she'd wait anytime looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? I'm feeling suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Evidence. Evidence, evidence, evidence. There, I saw a flash near one of his hands. Another gunshot. Is there nothing on the lake with the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither. I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. Must be something. Okay, talk about evidence here. Rogers, coding, Rachel. Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna see what she said. Maybe it's time for some evidence. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Let's use that. Try. Costume, blah blah blah. What is new testimony? Let's see. Investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO in UFO just hanging in the sky. UFO. You know, an unidentified flying object. UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Okay. Okay, which one's for 7? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Present the Gordy article. Okay. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What with you? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there any normal person would be looking at it. 6 what? 6, 7. 6, 7. I agree any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You don't want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a little bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Or who's shooting in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took a photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. She why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show it. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged the photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why hasn't that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Von Karma? Large. Can I get a large fry with that? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could possibly be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. It's safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Oh yeah. A little good it has done to any of us. That's why I had requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. And I would like to close the cross-examination, Mr. Lotta Hart. And none too soon, that way it was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I said everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness? What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course, but I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. But it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. Oh, well, they're both bald. Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What is about this photo is strange? What is strange about this photo? What is strange about this? Is it the blinding light in the middle? Wait, it might be. Because the sound would have taken a little bit of a longer time to travel than the flash, and the camera would have taken a picture when it heard the sound, so it wouldn't be able to see the flash. I'm a genius. Here, Your Honor. Where? Mr. Bro, what the... What are you talking about, bro? I mean, yeah, or bald. But I don't know if that's just like a stylistic choice, or if that's like an actual thing. Maybe the gun is different. Oh, wait. The gun might actually... Yeah, that might be different. Okay, there's still something... Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, it is the gun. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand what... Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? The hand. Oh, okay. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand is... What? Let me show you. I'll show you that the evidence contradicts, blah blah blah. Boom! Present. Present. The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Ooh. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely, as we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry. Throw our friend under the bus. Miss Hart. I don't know. No, it definitely wasn't Miss Hart. It was probably the victim. Yeah. I was trying to remember who Miss Hart was, and it was Lotta, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim is none other than the victim himself. The victim or Larry. Yeah, Larry just shot the poor dude. Order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. So very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? Examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Alright. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide. See, you see? Shot from approximately 1 meter away. 3 feet? Oh, now we're talking. The more the merrier. You can't see me, but I'm doing the flight tongue. Alright. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, alright. Ooh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. Oh, what? Don't give me that look. Did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just, you really feel with the thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Okay. And honestly, I'm sorry for the short stream today, but this is probably where I'm gonna have to end it. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, I understand the disappointment. I'm sorry, but I'm a busy man, and I know I didn't stream at all last week, and this is probably going to be the only stream this week. Maybe Thursday if I can find time. I have a biology class. Right, I have a biology class, and it takes up a lot of time along with the rest of my stuff, but as soon as that ends in like a month, I'll have a lot more free time for that. Not a lot more, but a little more. I'll have a little more free time to do what I need to do. So yeah. So in about a month, just expect a little bit more, hopefully. Just hold out. But yeah, that's about it for today. See ya.